character needs intervention, has a problem. Connor has a problem.
Now not yet.
Whoops.
Although
Hello.
I hear the kiddos on that
Oh, there we
side.
go.
The
There
kiddos
we
are
go.
live.
Now we're-
Hi, kiddos.
Now we're good.
Okay. Anyway, hi everyone. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're staying safe. I have a friend with me today. His name's Tater Tot. And
Hi, Tater Tot.
we're gonna have
Hi, Tater Tot. Oh, the baby.
and we're gonna have an awesome stream. I think. I don't know. We'll see.
Probably.
I'm tired.
We both.
They're probably gonna get away with a lot of stuff today. That's all I'm gonna say.
She says
We
that
shall see.
now.
Right.
But anyway, so before
Anybody
we
else
do-
have a real false sense of security right now?
Always.
Cher knows me well.
Yeah, always. That's always for me.
Me, Lockie, both of us, always.
Does not go away.
But yeah, before we get to a recap, which is going to be done by the wonderful Cole, aka Cher tonight. Little update on Thursday, we do not have sabers, but instead we will be celebrating the amazing Sam's birthday, who happens to be in chat. And we're going to be doing a fun, ridiculous one-shot that I am going to figure out.
Awesome. Amazing.
Because I adore Sam, and she deserves a fun birthday. Anyway.
Tomorrow problem.
Yeah, it's a tomorrow problem. It's not
That
a
is
today
a-
problem.
That's a very
Today's
DM
problem
thing to say.
is how many nat 20s I'm going to get with my dice today.
Oh, snap. See, there it is.
Yes.
Loaded dice.
I've got
Going
new
around now.
dice I'm
Loaded
using
dice.
tonight, so we'll see how they roll. But anyway, with that said, Cole, take it away.
Right. Hello. Cole here. Your beefy, bombastic barbarian. Ha ha ha. So, last time, at first our party was split, but eventually we split some heads. Ha! So we face off against this mysterious drow lady, right? And a couple of spooky mechanical types. And Sissel had been taken right before our very eyes and carried off into the woods. Only the gods knew where. And mysterious drow lady is in our grasp. She's right here in my hands. But then she poofs off into the woods as well. I'm absolutely raging. But Matthias and Oki talked me down, and also Loki. Like, I have a very new respect for Loki's level of rage right then. It was brilliant. It was good. But, however, our friends talked us down. We calmed down. Then we set out on the road to go find our friend Cecil. Priorities, right? So, when of course. Whom do we meet on the road? But the mechanical asshat that ran off with Cecil in the first place. So we're raging once more. And surprise, our Cecil comes back with Odette. Right? So Oki shot light from his hands. Matthias charged in on the back of our friend Peep. And there was a little bit of confusion, though. There was some loud conversation during the battle, but we got in some blows, and then Oki pulls out Dr. Plump, who then proceeds to poof the automaton right out of existence. Game over. Dr. Plump for the win. See, that's why between you and me, right? I voted for Dr. Plump as our official leader. You know, we took a quick unofficial vote about it. Jury's still out on that one. But in any case, so we still don't know why the baddies nabbed Odette, however. But we did find out that Luna, the leader of our main competition group, actually might be a shape changer somehow. So Cecil regales us with his heroic escape with Odette, and he's learned magic. So now apparently that's a thing, right? And at that point, I mean, we officially made Odette one of us. I mean, what can we say? And now she's an official member of our Sunrise Calisthenics Club. Real proud of that. So, and we had a good rest overnight. Loki and Matthias, they had a heart-to-heart from what I heard, something about patrons or body parts or something. I'm not sure exactly what, but then me, Odette, and Oki had a good talk, and definitely nothing wishy-washy or teary-eyed. None of that. Nope, not at all. So, but in any case, things were shared. We all had a great rest, and then we woke up in the morning to what else? Calisthenics. We even got in some good target practice. That's right. And I'll tell you what. Technically, I won that, but I mean, the targets were stationary. I will admit to that. Your boy is not very dexy and all that. So Lucky ended up winning a day free of calisthenics. And Cecil got in some practice with his new whip. But I'll tell you what, Odette is quite handy with a hand axe. Yeah, see what I did there. Aha! So, and well, Oki did his best with the crossbow. It's probably a low center of gravity thing. Probably it's fine. It's fine. But in any case, so after that, it's funny though because Matthias decided not to join in with us. I think that he needed to take a piss, but then I think he was also trying to reach out to his patron at the same time. And I'm not a person that has a patron like that, so don't know how exactly that works. Thought maybe that might be a little rude, a little bit. I don't know. But in any case, so Odette's friend Flora was still in the clutches of our enemies. We were not going to let that slide. So we push on, we go to the enemy camp, and we sneak in all quiet like down into a lower chamber underneath the camp. And as we're in there, down in the dark, we hear these horrid screams and electrical sounds and mechanical sounds and all sorts of foul things. So we follow the screams to where, lo and behold, Odette's friend Flora was being held, and we even found that mysterious guy that we ran into. Yeah, the one that teleported away from us when we were back all the way back when we were visiting Renata. So he was also a prisoner. So we fuck up their jailer real good like. But unfortunately, we could only get Flora free before some mechanism in the room activated, killing mystery guy. Sorry about that, right? But on our way out, we overheard that Luna woman, though, behind the door of another room, referring to someone named the Commander, whoever that is. And so as we're leaving, Matthias peeks into a side room and sees mysterious drow woman, right, all busted up. And for a split second, Luna was in the room too. but then she disappeared in an instant. And so, this is where we begin our story tonight. We are getting the hell out of there. Hopefully.
Yay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, with that said, I guess roll for initiative.
Oh shit. Oh, okay.
Ah!
Right. Okay.
Cool.
Okay, well, I'm in roll
my
20, but
advantage
guess what?
already.
I didn't open D&D Beyond. I can't win them all, guys.
Yeah, I'm
Baby
using
steps.
advantage already.
Baby steps.
Okay.
You are here, you are
Cool,
present,
15.
and we love you for it.
I also got a 15.
Nah.
I got 11.
Oh, I got way worse. Oh, why?
First roll of the night.
Woo! Let's go.
I would like
16.
to. I would like to nominate myself to go after Matthias.
Okay.
Okay.
Ooh.
If you don't mind.
I have
I mean,
two
I
advantages.
But I'm pretty
Hey,
sure you're.
It's
I mean,
better
I
for
don't-
it's better for
Oh,
road
dear.
stuff if people go before me.
Oh,
Sure.
dear.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
And
Well-
Call, what'd you get?
Well, with -1 to my initiative, that's a whole 2.
Oh no.
Yeah.
And Lucky.
Yeah.
16.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Pat,
let's-
did you say we got advantage in chat before I
Yes.
opened Switch on my computer?
Yes.
Great.
Did you
thank
also say
Thanks,
we
Pat.
got full
Nope.
mithril armor? You said? I think I heard.
Mm,
I'm like pretty sure I heard
you
that.
are
somewhere.
mistaken,
Lockie has
young
fly
Jedi.
and-
That's everybody, right? Yeah.
Wait,
everybody
Yeah.
got
I have a
full
wish
mithril.
spell scroll.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Oh.
Cool.
Oh,
Thank
do
you,
you?
chat.
If
Mhm.
your wish
Did
is
it-
for a
did it.
disadvantage, I can give you that wish.
I don't think I said that. I think you misheard
Yeah.
me.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That must have been a mistake.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, pretty sure. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
And then we've got. All right. So. Ooh, this is interesting.
Oh dear.
So, what did you call her? I wrote it down.
Mysterious drow woman?
No, she had a
Sounds
better
right.
name. Mechanical
Luna.
ass hat.
Luna.
Oh,
Mecha-
mechanical
well,
asshat.
no,
right.
somebody.
But that's not this one. But I liked it. It's canon now. That is the official
Mechanical
race of
ass
those.
Fun.
So it is her turn.
Oh dear.
I'm gonna say Matthias. You notice she still looks a bit injured.
Mm-hmm.
So take that for what you will. All right. Let's put some battle music on.
There you go.
Shit's gonna get real.
Shit's gonna get real.
It's gonna get real.
All right.
Just a little. Just a little real.
A wee bit. All right.
I'm ready. Got my
So
body ready for real.
VR level real.
she is
VR level.
going to. Oh my gosh, my brain right now.
Same.
I
Don't
got-
you worry.
Okay. Let's do this. Focus, cat. Dice. D&D. You're the DM tonight.
Oh yeah.
Okay. We're doing
And
Yeah.
go.
And scene. Okay.
And scene.
She is going to hit you with a short sword, Matthias.
Oh, fun. What is what's the roll?
First, though, Cecil, do the damn for your cloud of daggers or whatever it is.
Oh
that's
yeah.
that fun
Oh, that's the dancing dagger. That's
7
right.
points of damage.
Wait, what is it?
7 points of
Okay.
damage.
So
It's an automatic thing.
Did you say
Okay.
sausage damage?
7 points of slashing.
okay, so that's 5, 10, 15, 20.
Once again, it essentially just looks like a
I just
tornado.
gotta move that for a second. And
Name, Shropshire Slasher.
okay.
Occupation,
So,
Shropshire Slasher.
15, 16, 17, 21
Very-
to
very
hit
simple.
Matthias.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah?
What? Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, and then I'm also gonna need you to make a con save.
Con save.
Please and thank you, sir. Oops.
Should I use my advantage now, or should I wait until later? Wait, I'll wait till later. It's a 9.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Are you positive?
Don't do it.
Don't pass me
Come on.
twice.
How are you looking health-wise?
Prob's not
Full.
great.
I'm full.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, let's go then.
Yeah.
So, take 5 points of piercing damage.
Ouch.
And 50 points of
Still hurt.
Wait, why are you just still out of dice?
Yo.
74 points of damage.
Stop
and that's
it.
another 16 points of poison damage.
Oh.
It wasn't too far off.
Well, I'm looking
And if you guys were wondering how many
bad.
that is, that's 76, by the way.
Oh.
76.
I did not roll that
She
great.
rolled low.
Yeah, I did not roll that
Wow.
She rolled
Dude, you
low.
should have been dead,
yo.
though.
Yeah, I
Um,
would have done it.
great. Alright, so up next is Lucky.
Yes, it's me. Hello. I'm sorry. I have a popcorn thief that is just making my entire life difficult right now.
Kitty likes popcorn. Oh.
Oh my
wow.
god, anything salty, any salty chips, loves it. Steals my chips, would drink my beer. She's the worst.
Alright, we're
Okay.
gonna
Like
gonna
beer is
switch
not
off.
salty.
No,
Figment.
no.
'Cause I feel like hanging out with my Figment.
So I can see what is going on.
Yeah, now you can see who it is, and you're like, oh hell no.
Oh hell no, not her. Well, I think I'm feeling emboldened by how well it worked last time. I'm gonna toll the dead at her.
Nice.
Okay. Go for it.
It's a wisdom saving throw from her.
Oh, wisdom? Okay.
DC 15.
Probably didn't make it. Let me see. Wisdom, that is a solid 9.
Yeah, that's super not gonna do it. Has she taken any damage yet?
Yes.
She has? Oh.
She still
Great.
looks like she's a little hurt from before. Not
No,
as
cool.
hurt
She
as
takes
when you
more
guys
damage.
left her, but
Great. So she is going to take. Whoa, she's gonna take 22 necrotic damage. I just rolled double 11s. That was.
all
sick.
right.
Pretty damn good, right?
All right.
I'm here for that.
Yeah, that was a good knock.
Yeah, I'm really upset we let
like-
her live.
All right. That was a lot more than I thought was gonna happen.
Me too, actually.
All right.
Let me just
up
add a 0 at
next-
this HP here.
Right.
Okay.
Up next is Matthias, whose health is not looking great.
No, it's not looking great. However, I'm gonna cast False Life at will
Okay.
without expending a action
Cool.
to do so or a spell slot. Oh wait, hold on. Let me double check this. Yeah, I can sit. Wait, hold on. Wait. No, it just. Oh, I'm dumb. I have to. No, it takes an action I do so. I just don't spin a spell slot.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. And what does that do
well,
exactly? It just makes you look like you're dead, correct?
No, it gives me a bit extra temporary hit points.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
So yeah, I'm gonna cast it on myself.
Okay.
I gotta roll for it. It's 4 plus a d4.
Okay.
And I rolled a 4, so that's 8 extra temporary hit points I have, which is wonderful. And as a bonus action, I'm going to do an expeditious retreat, and I'm going to
Nice. Okay.
dash away. My speed is 30, so I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3,
Oh boy.
5, 6.
Smart.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going way the fuck back here. So yeah. That's my turn. I end it.
Okay. I like it. I like it.
I like that we
Well
just
done.
left her alone in this room.
Yeah, she's like, excuse me?
Yeah, like bye. We don't want to hang out with you.
It's like, no.
Cecil, you're up.
Would you allow me to hold my entire turn until after Cole?
If you'd like, sure.
Yeah.
What are you holding?
Well, whenever Cole goes in there, I'm gonna run in and attack. That's the plan.
Okay, so you're essentially just, whenever Cull gets in the room, that's when you'll...
It might be a little, like, I don't think it's really meta-y, but I'm just waiting for stage attack damage. That's all.
You're waiting for a meat shield.
First, yeah.
Got it.
Got it.
Okay.
Got it.
Okay. I will allow it.
Okay.
Alright, Oki, you're up.
Alright.
Oh, let me turn your volume up a little bit. There we go.
Oki is going to cast Shield of Faith on
Okay.
himself,
Okay.
run into the room, and he's going to cast Shield of Faith, and it's going to come around. It's going to be that circular shield again, and it's going to be a big Oki smile coming on that
Nice.
circular
I
shield.
love it.
And it's just going to sort of hover there in front of him. And as he does that, he's just going to burst into the room and shoot, because that was a bonus action. He's going to shoot Sacred Flame and yell out, once again, the same type of ordeal. You don't have to do this! We can talk this through!
He's still trying.
He really wants to make friends.
He really wants to be friends with her.
Don't look well.
Oh, I love it. Okay.
Room doesn't look
Okay,
good.
and he does 8 points of damage.
Okay.
It's not bad.
Not too bad. Alright. Is that your turn?
And that would be my entire turn.
Okay. And, Cull, you're up.
Right, so, Cole would have said, Oki, you gotta get back here. You gotta heal up Flora. Oh, bother. Right. And he'll turn to Flora, who's probably still bleeding out, and he'll lay her down as gently as he can on the floor and say, right, I know that you can't move much right now. Just stay right here. My friends will protect you. A matter of fact, if well, let me see. Does Cole have? No, Cole does not have dark vision, so it's still dark as all get down here. But if he can throw a side glance to Matthias and say, Matthias, she really needs help. I gotta go after Oki. Oki's being a fool. And
I don't have anything to help with that. I wish I did, but I really don't.
oh, balls. And
Yeah.
he'll just run. Let's see. 5, 10. Nope. Let's get your mouse going. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 gets me through the door. And then, okay. I'll stand right over here because that's as far as I can get. And I'll say, Oki, be careful! Ha! And he'll do this breath attack, which Cole's been hanging on to since
Okay.
last episode, because it's still available to him.
Yes.
Let's see. Come on then. Let's see if I can find the little thing that tells me what it does. So, right. Just reading quickly here. Quickly. Right, so looks like as long as it's within the next 12 hours. Right, perfect.
Yep.
So she needs to make a con save DC 12, please.
Ooh, okay. That is gonna be close. Let's see. DC 12. It is exactly 12.
Ooh, okay. Well, she still takes half damage on a 3d6
Nice.
roll hit. So let's see. Right. So, altogether I rolled 2 4s and a 2.
Not bad.
Then she takes
Figment's
5,
annoying.
5 cold damage.
5 cold. Okay.
And I've been, well, I do believe I was raging since last time.
Yeah, you're still raging.
I'm not. Now, hold on. I forget whether or not my rage applies to breath weapon as well. Let me see.
I don't think so. I think it's melee.
No, it's melee damage. So that's all right. That's all right. But what you do see is you see Cole's tail pop out from the patch that he's already got on the back of his bum, but has to be redone every so often, because when he goes into his rage, you know, what can you do? So you see his tail come out, ready to go for next turn. For now, that's his turn.
Very nice. Very nice.
Got input it now.
All right. Go for your turn.
Okay, cool. Dash is a bonus action. Get to there.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna do my attack.
Go for it.
Oh, they should be advantage. That's why I dashed. 15 to hit.
15 just hits.
And a 21.
Ooh, okay.
So,
21 points.
no, 20. No.
Oh,
21 was the other hit.
yeah.
I take the 21. 12 points of damage.
Okay. I rather the 12.
21.
All right.
My turn for so long for an extra 1 point of damage.
So another 1 point.
No. the putting off my turn gave me an extra 1 point of damage.
Hey, you know what? That's 1 point.
Every point counts.
You know? Alright, so it is now her turn, and what you guys see is you see her, like, take out this, like, purple kind of gem, and you see her push something, and that is her turn.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Right.
So,
Okay.
I want that.
I want that.
I want it.
Lockie, you're up.
It is me again. Wow. And how bad is she looking?
She looks like she, you know, meh.
Well, oh, I don't like what she just did.
It could be a good thing. Maybe she's trying to talk to Oki. Who knows?
No, she's calling for reinforcement.
Right, yeah. That's of course.
Can
That's
I?
exactly what it was.
Can
She
I
called for
roll-
tea.
Can I roll for perception as part of my
Sure.
turn?
Absolutely.
Because I want to list that room that I got, like the nat 20,
Yes.
like perception on listening.
Yes.
I want to roll to see if anything sounds different from that room because I think she's
Okay.
calling for that. That's a 12.
You don't hear anything.
Apparently not. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna toll the debtor again. I'm just gonna do
Go
it.
for it. It seems to be working. So.
Yeah, she can make her roll again.
Okay.
Wisdom.
So, wisdom save. Oh, I got a nat 1.
Hey.
Does anything extra bad happen if she fails? the
Yep.
one?
Let's find out. If you guys want to add to these, anyone in chat, you guys can on the Discord. You can make them for me failing on a nat 1 in combat or for any of the players failing. So, where the hell are they on here?
I'm
Oh,
pretty
she
sure
gets
there's-
one of our fumbles
there's
too.
only 2 of the new ones.
Oh, here we go.
No,
Um,
She gets the DM ones.
Yeah, one of the bad ones.
I see.
Let's see. Where the heck are they?
I'm pretty sure there's only 2, right?
Oh, there they are. There they are. Okay.
Reusing the ones?
No. Alright. Let's see. So, this one is from our very own Cecil. Wait. What's a d6 look like? The next attack an enemy lands on a PC is done 2 dice down. So if it's a d6 of damage, it's a d2. I hate you, Noah.
Wow.
If it's a d20, it's a d8, and if it's a d4, it's actually just 1 point of damage.
Oh,
Wow.
So
That's pretty good.
You use the
Pretty good
PIM
one. I like
effect
that.
on attack dice. I
Love
love
here's the thing, though.
Pretty damn good.
She didn't take an attack, so
No.
For the next one.
For the next
for
one.
the
specifically
next.
says
All right,
next
for the
attack.
next one. For the next one. All right. All right.
That was a good one, though.
That is a good one. I like that.
Okay.
She's gonna take some damage.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
All right, I'm just gonna put. Let's do this little like wizard hat for a fumble, just so I remember it's there. All right.
Oh, she only takes 6 points of damage.
Ooh, that wasn't as good.
No, my double 11s apparently could not be
Dang.
beat.
Yeah, because that last one was really good.
I know.
All right, is that your turn?
I guess so.
Okie dokie.
I don't like this lady.
You know, I love her, to be fair.
I'm sure you
Matthias, it's your turn.
do. Unfortunate. I will. I'll use my movement to. Let's see. Let's come right here beside Odette and Let me see. Cause oh god, I am in a predicament here. You know what? Yeah, I'm just gonna come by Odette. And I'm gonna gesture like them to back up a little bit, just behind me. Like,
Okay.
give me just a bit of room. And like just to follow suit with Cole, he is also going to go ahead and use his breath attack.
Go for it.
Which I think is in range. No, it might be a little further. I need to go further.
Well, right, because there's the doorway.
Yeah,
right,
so you'd have it at least be over here.
that you have to get down through, and then
20, 25. 30, but can Oki like move sidestep a little bit?
Nope.
you have to tell him, "Okie dog." But Oki can do the save as well,
Yeah.
correct?
Yeah.
Do the same. All right.
And he also has a advantage, so. If he wants to
It's
do
up
Let
to
me-
Oki though,
Yep.
whether or not he takes it. But
it. What would Matthias do?
Matthias would try his best to yell at Oki to duck as much as possible. Just be like, Oki, duck, and then I just like unleash.
I feel like Oki just randomly goes into like an army crawl.
Probably.
right?
Oki goes quack!
Oki's
No, he would
already
go into
closer
a
to the
toddler
ground,
sit.
so like
Like a big toddler.
Sit!
The dex save is 11.
Dex save. Alright, let's see.
Very easy.
Oh! Dex save, huh?
Yep.
I'm gonna use one of my advantages.
oh,
Son of a bitch.
dang it! Would have worked. Dang it.
So that's a 13.
Yeah.
Who gave me that one?
That's max damage. Hell yeah.
No.
Okay, it's 2d6.
Nice.
2 6s on the die.
Okay.
Love that.
So you take 6. And
Okay.
Oki, what did you?
I rolled a 3.
No, no.
Buddy, I'm so...
Oh no.
So you
I need
turn
to
around
figure
and
out
like,
how to get
what?
rid of-
Yep.
I'm like in the middle of my toddler sit, and then like all of a sudden
Gets a little singed. Although,
Okay.
you're technically a lot shorter than Matthias, right?
true.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I'm
I don't know
gonna
if
say
I'm
roll
sure
it at
it's gonna be
advantage. I think that's fair.
Please.
4'2" or something.
Please.
Please, Oki. Roll
There
well.
we go.
Okay, so you want me to roll it again here?
Yeah, just roll it at advantage. I think that's
Saving
fair.
throw. 8.
Oh no!
I tried.
Crap.
Although, what do you have to add to it?
0.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Never mind.
Oh dear.
Never mind.
Crap. I'm sorry, buddy.
Right. Well,
I wish I could do more.
How many points?
12.
Okay. Yeah, no problem.
Boom. Oh, he's
That's right.
fine.
Keep-
He's
Keep
fine.
your spirits up, bud. Keep your
I'm
spirits
fine.
up. It'll be fine. You'll be fine.
Does the Shield of Faith do anything for you?
It adds to my AC. It doesn't do anything.
Oh, okay.
This is a save,
Okay.
so it's not an attack.
Got it.
Gotcha.
I don't know why I'm trying to help you so much.
I just turn around. I tried to sit down. I think your aim needs to be better.
Sorry. And
Oh, boy.
as a let's see. No, I'm not gonna. Yeah, that's it.
That's
all.
it. All right.
That's all.
Cecil, you're up.
Okay. Oh, we're getting the same thing every time. Alright. First attack with advantage. Cool. 22 to hit.
That hits.
Nice.
That one's also with advantage. Cool. Does a 7 hit?
No.
I rolled a 1 and a 2.
Ooh. Damn.
Man.
That's really rough, buddy.
That is 12 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
It's not bad. It's still not bad.
All right.
And I'm gonna disengage as a bonus action.
Okay.
I'm gonna go right here. Cecil sees the fire right in front of him.
Okay.
Goes, oh no, I'm. Okay. Is it fire? What's your breath weapon?
It is lightning.
Yeah, he sees the lightning right in front of him. He's like, you know what? I'm gonna move.
Good.
I'm gonna move.
Really.
All right. Oki, you are up.
Okay. How bad is she looking? Is she looking?
She looks rough.
She looks rough.
Pretty
Okay.
rough. She looks like she needs a nap.
Leave her
She can
rough.
take a forever nap whenever she
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in favor. I'm in
Yeah.
favor.
She doesn't look
Um,
good.
So, I'm just gonna yell out. Why did it have to be this way? And then I'm just gonna attack.
I love how he's trying to be friends, but he keeps hitting her.
Mm.
Why does it have to be this way? Just with a hammer.
Why are you making me
That's
do
20.
this?
It's like the end of Mice and
That
Men.
hits.
I don't think I've rolled with my roll hammer. 4 points of damage.
Okay, so this literally couldn't be better because you just tried to be friends. How do you want to kill her?
Oh,
Thank you.
fuck yeah.
She had 1 hit point left.
Of
Wow.
course she did. Of course.
I'm just gonna take. I'm gonna take my hammer. I'm gonna swing it back,
Okay.
and as I swing it and round it up, I'm just gonna clobber her on the side of the head, making sure that when she turns toward her the hammer, she sees the big happy face coming toward her,
Oh!
Of course.
with the shield on the other side smiling at her, so that when she goes down, she sees one happy face and then the other happy face.
Wow.
And
Oh, that's traumatic.
It's
That
never
is-
not completely deranged with the happy.
Oh yeah.
Why do I feel like there's an imprint of the happy face in her cheek? Just oh,
And then I'm
poor
just gonna
lady,
watch-
man.
I'm just gonna watch as her head sort of just cracks and
Ooh.
she slumps and hits the.
Oh yeah, she is
hits the floor.
She is taking her forever nap.
Ooh.
All right, you
She
guys are
dead.
out of initiative.
Wow.
As soon as she's dead, Lockie is going to that door.
Which door?
The one with the mechanical noises behind it.
So this one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
I'm not gonna do anything rash, guys. Just want to listen.
All right.
Oh, I feel so convinced.
I'm gonna.
like very
I'm
like
gonna-
they're
I'm gonna
they're
go
gonna
out.
go to the nondescript
benefit. Do
door?
like a stage listen, like not
gonna
doing
go-
anything else.
Matthias, are you okay? So you take a big hit.
I'm alive. That's a bit of a bruise, but just need to
Come
sleep
here,
it off,
lad.
I think.
Let me help you out.
Thank
And,
you.
Whenever Matthias says, "I'm alive," he goes, "Oh, good." Really
Matthias, are
insinuating
you looking
something.
pretty? Are you pretty worn?
I mean, I have 7 HP. I consider myself pretty worn.
Yeah,
So,
awesome. So
yeah.
Cole is like still coming down out of his rage.
so you
He
get
looks
20
around.
points of heal back to you.
Awesome.
Oh, that's good.
Cole looks around and looks through this door frame.
Okay.
And does he see anything in particular? He's kind of stammering around like, oh, what's the big secret they were talking about here anyway?
So there's a lot of stuff in this room. A lot. The first thing is you see a huge table with a map unrolled on it. You see some old books, you see scrolls, you see a crate of what looks to be some sort of fruit. You're not sure what type. There's a chest in there. Probably some barrels of wine. You know, if you guys rather just take those, that's fine too.
Hey, you guys! Guys, I found a whole stash of things they were hiding in here.
Caesar would like to pick up a whole barrel of wine and try to carry it out of the cellar.
Seems to be a
Sorry,
lot.
that was
Oki
a
goes
callback.
up. Oki goes up to the ladies,
Okay.
and just sort of says, "Do you think you could take her out alone?
Yeah,
I
I'll get her out of here.
believe there's more coming from us, for us."
Yeah, and she kind of like shoulder kind of carries Flora out.
Caesar's gonna go, "Okay, do you think I should go with them or stay here?"
No, lad, you should stay here.
Split the party again.
Well,
Right.
Well, actually,
I think it'd be better
We
to
might need your
send
skills. Your skills with the
someone out
lock.
there.
okay. Well, speaking of which, while this room raiding, talking to ladies was happening, I rolled a 7 perception to listen at the door.
You just hear kind of a slight hum.
Yeah, I figured it wouldn't give me what I wanted, so then I rolled a sleight of hand to try to get in that door, and I rolled an 18.
The door's open.
Great, so I'm in that room. I've just gone in. Sorry, everyone. I want answers.
Don't apologize to me.
So when you walk into this
Very
room,
near.
this
Before
is
he walks
what
in, can
you
Oki
see.
just yell out, "Cole, they're going to another room!"
I feel like Oki is like hopping between the door frame. He doesn't really know where to go.
Also, like, Lockie slips into that room.
Yeah.
Like, it's open the door, in and close the door behind him.
Oh,
like,
okay.
Like trying to just like in and we're gone into
Okay.
the night.
Right. Okay.
So when
if
you
we're going into another room, then before he'll say coming, and before leaving, at the very least,
okay,
he'll grab this book, and he'll grab the map.
okay, so you're grabbing the map and the book by you.
This book here.
Oh, the green book. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Oh wait, there's another book.
There are 3 books that you can see that are very like obviously kind of glitzy.
I see.
There's this one, and
Right.
then another one on the table.
Right. Well, one of his favorite colors is green, so he'll probably.
Okay.
Knowing him, he'll go for the one that's his favorite color. So
Good color.
he'll go for the green book and the map, and he'll say, "I'll come back for the rest." And what?
Okay.
What are we doing? Where are we going?
Okay, so I'm just gonna say all of you guys kind of like slowly Scooby-Doo your way in there. And what you see is this platform, none of which you guys have ever seen anything like this. It looks like it could be out of, I'm just gonna say, a franchise that is owned by Disney that
Of course.
could have something to do with the thing on my shoulder. And it is
Fun.
glowing this blue light, and you see the blue light kind of very slowly look like they're kind of completing these things. And this is what they look like.
Hell yeah.
Interesting.
Oh no!
Is like, do they have any markings on them?
They don't really have any markings. It just seems like this room in particular is used to create these things.
So you said it's clear that this thing is like powering up.
Yeah, powering up. Maybe you missed like them being actually built, but it looks like this is kind of how they power them up.
Okay, then I think
do these look like the mechanical automatons that we've fought
No,
already?
you guys
or-
have never seen anything like this. These things are huge.
Okay.
They're about 9 feet tall.
Oh.
They're about 10 feet wide. They're big. They're like huge kind of golems, like Mark said.
And we can tell that they're powering, correct?
Yeah, like you almost see the light slowly traveling up the legs right now. Like it looks like they're kind of slowly
that
getting
is
powered.
clear. Lockie's first thought is like, no, we're not fighting these, and he will
Smart
cast-
idea.
I think so. His idea, I'm gonna cast Chromatic Orb, but it's gonna be lightning damage because I want to just overload this thing
Okay.
to stop whatever's uploading in its tracks.
Sounds good. Go for it.
And let me just do a little attack. Let's just see what's up.
And Tag, thank you for the follow. Welcome.
The
Welcome.
16 hit.
What's up?
The 16 hit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool. Am I dealing damage to this thing, or am I just overloading it?
I'm just gonna say that you overload it. You see it all just turn off.
Oh, thank God.
So
Cecil's gonna turn to Lockie as soon as he does that, and he's gonna go, "Don't you collect this garbage?" Referring to the metal that he's holding. That's how
You're holding a piece of metal?
No, he remember he's holding on to that metal from like way before.
Oh, yes.
like gears
Yes.
and stuff.
Yeah. Yes, indeed I do. You hit the nail on the head. I do prefer it when it's not about to attack us, so...
Cool. And Cecil's gonna walk over and try to start pulling the head off one of them.
Fill your boots.
Go for it.
Very careful.
Give me a strength roll.
Oh, not a save. Okay.
Yeah.
Can I take the
Well-
save that I rolled? Same.
Yeah, that's fine.
Cool.
I was
18.
gonna say strength
18?
plus. How are you getting up there? Did you just climb the 9
Oh,
foot?
there. I mean, you could easily like pull it down.
it
Like
over?
they're not powered,
I mean, he's
so they
on the,
just
he's on
kind
the
of.
shorter side.
That's
but
true.
He's also very dexy, so he could definitely just.
I feel like you climb it.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean,
I know this is where
True.
Cecil dies, right, Mark?
he wouldn't try to pull it down. He would definitely climb it first.
Yeah.
Before he thinks to pull it down.
Yeah, you're able to get the head off. It's
Yeah.
very heavy though.
He's gonna
Like this
he's
is a
gonna take the head off.
9-foot tall
Okay.
metal thing. So
I also gonna lean out the door and be like, Matthias!
I actually was going to try and do a thing.
Go for it.
I wanted to inspect the drow's body for
yeah, absolutely.
various trinkets, things that would be
Trinkets
of value
and treats.
magically. Magical trinkets
Yeah,
of sorts.
Go ahead. Do a investigation.
That is a 17.
17. So you definitely notice there's an amulet around her neck that looks to be glowing now. But that is all that's on her.
I take the amulet.
Okay. I will show you what it looks like.
Matthias, did you get that amulet? That thing she passed?
Yes, I have.
So it looks like there's 3 gears on the front, one of which is glowing right now. And then there's a gear in the back that looks like you can kind of wind it up. So that is what it looks like. Very generalized version. It's very pretty in person, obviously.
Do you need help with that head? You want to throw it down, sister?
Yeah.
Head.
Matthias,
What are you?
dudes, come here.
What are you doing in there?
We're taking heads.
No good.
We're taking heads!
Caesar's gonna go, here, have this decapitated head. Pretty loud. Not loud, but like, he's gonna hand it to Loki. Because he's not gonna care.
He walks in and you see Matthias just like kind of jaw dropped.
Yeah, like, you've definitely never seen anything like this.
Nothing like this before.
Cole, you've probably seen something kind of similar, but not as...
Huge?
Not as... refined.
Okay.
Is the best
Right.
way.
Would Grandma Myrna have told me anything about this?
No,
Anything like this? No.
definitely not.
Well,
I figured.
what do I know
I
about
see.
this?
I swear I've seen something like this before, but question for you all. Does anybody mind if I just go ahead and knock down the other 3? Because I feel like we definitely should not tarry in here too long. I'm more than happy to knock them down, and so we can salvage them faster.
I would
Savvy?
like their brains. Can I have their brains? I want the brains.
I
Oh,
would
sure.
certainly not like to be here very long.
Cool.
Cecil is gonna turn to Loki as he's like pulling his knife out, like unscrewing a screw or something. He's gonna go, is there something I'm supposed to grab out of this? Like something
Brains.
particular? Brains.
I want
And
their
he's gonna go,
brains.
are they in the, and he's gonna pick up the head next to him and he's gonna just start smashing it.
I sure hope so.
Is it in the, and he's gonna just start smashing it like
There's
that.
nothing
Is there
in
anything
it.
inside the head?
Nothing.
Okay. So yeah, he's gonna try to essentially start cutting it open. I mean,
Okay.
The brains for that, Lucky?
Now, how long do you guys want to take doing this?
I would say
I wouldn't like to spend more than 5 minutes. Honestly.
no more than 5,
Okay.
10, and then Cole will also remind others. Oh, and I found these things in the other room that mysterious drow lady was in, and I don't know what to do with these, but you probably do. And he holds out the map and green book, and there's more books that look shiny back in that room as well,
And there was a chest as well.
and a chest and some fruit. I think, not quite sure, but yeah.
Other
Fruit.
Matthias, go get the books. I have a thing I have to do.
I can hold the books for you, Cole. Yes.
And he takes the
Alright.
books and puts them in the satchel.
There you go.
I'm taking my 5 minutes to rip the arm off one of these things. I take it.
Okay.
Oh, Cole
I was
will help
hoping you were gonna do that.
Cole will help you, like, because Cole's beefy and can rip stuff off pretty well. So if you direct him,
Great.
and tell him what to rip off, he'll do it. Yeah.
Right here, like, I want to keep it from socket down. You want to hold it or you want to pull? Because I can do the other one.
Oh yeah, no, you go ahead and hold it right where you want to preserve it at, and
right
I'll
here.
just pull.
Yeah,
and
I'll
yoink.
say, Call, you get advantage on a strength.
Okay, there we go. Right. So, let's see what we roll here, and that's a strength check, correct?
Correct.
Right, that's a dirty 20.
Yeah, you're
Yep.
able to just pop it right off like a doll.
Yes.
As they're working on this and popping it right off, Oki, like, puts his handle on the door
Mm-hmm.
and just pops it open.
When you look inside, this is what you see.
Close the door. Close the door.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Oh no.
We shouldn't open that door. Close the door!
Oh no.
And then Oki's just gonna close it real fast and be like, well, I just think it's time for us to be going.
Cat.
Yes.
In the other room during this this time, are any of these drawers on this like the size of like an apple box?
There's no like it's open.
I'm saying the drawers on the desk.
I mean, you can open them if you want.
No, he's just gonna like fully pull one out and start filling it with fruit, with intentions to give it to someone that needs it.
Okay. Roll me a Arcana check.
Oh, these are regular fruits. 2.
They look like fruit.
Cool. Yeah, he's just gonna start filling like an apple box full of these fruit.
Well, it
whatever
essentially is in an apple box.
Okay, would he be able to carry this
Yeah.
box out?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, he'll pick it up and grab the whole thing.
Yeah.
You said there was like wine or something?
Yeah, I mean, it looks like maybe they had some wine in here. I mean, the map is obviously gone. And that book is gone as well.
There's other books, though.
Yeah, there is other stuff.
Russell, bring me the books.
Okay. He'll fill whatever containers are on him with wine. His first priority is
Bringing Lucky books.
bringing food to people that don't have food. He's gonna start filling, and then he's gonna grab the books. So he's holding like an apple box.
Okay, yeah, I'll say you kind of stack it all on top
books,
of each
yeah.
other. Do you want to check out said treasure chest?
Yeah, I mean if it's in there, yeah. Sorry, I didn't know it was actually in there.
So you're gonna put down your stack of goodies.
Yeah, he's just
Okay. Yeah.
put it there. He's not smart enough to not touch it with his hand.
Nothing happens.
He's just gonna pop it open.
It opens. You find a few things.
Oh boy.
You
got deep pockets, boy.
You don't have a bag of holding, so you will.
I have a backpack.
One of you has a bag of holding.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
One of us.
It was
does,
the
but
mimic.
Not him.
Wasn't me.
Right.
Was it me?
Or something?
Maybe you guys didn't take it. Wait, let me see if I wrote down who
One
has
of us
it.
has it.
I definitely
one of us
wrote down
has
who
it.
has
I know
it.
one of us has it.
I'm almost sure it's
Hold on.
Matthias, but no.
I have my
Cecil,
own.
you have it.
What?
Oh,
Cecil has it.
Have it. Okay.
Yeah.
That makes more
Cecil
sense.
has
I
it.
feel like you would have stolen it.
Good.
I
Okay.
don't remember taking that. I remember
You
getting
have
the
it.
book.
You have it.
Unlikely story.
Cool. Yeah, sure. Then he will be putting the fruit and the wine in the
Okay,
the bag.
so you find the following goodies. You find something that looks like this.
Wait,
It's about the size of your hand.
Okay.
And you find a little bird
Okay.
as well.
Yeah,
And I
Is it
think-
a real bird?
he'll grab the bird mouth.
Is there anything else in there? Let me see. Oh, and there is a blueprint for this.
Wow.
Interesting.
So yeah,
So-
he's gonna grab all that stuff. He's not
Yeah.
putting the magical stuff in his bag of holding.
Okay.
He's gonna put the fruit, the wine. If there's any like actual like interesting looking books to him, like anything interesting, he'll throw it in his bag. Like
So roll a investigation for me real quick.
Okay. 5.
5. So something catches your eye, but you just kind of like shake it off and move away from it. You're
Matthias,
just like,
at that
looks
point-
kind of interesting. Whatever.
I think Matthias is done inspecting this totally not a Star Wars thing and goes into the room where
Okay.
Cecil is.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I want answers on these books now.
Okay.
Cecil pick up a pile of stuff.
Yes.
He kind of walks past Matthias and hands it to Lockie.
Oh. For
Yes,
shame.
my child.
Yes.
Here, if you want to
So
look at this, I don't know anything about this.
I will put
Did
those
you
in your
Find
inventory.
anything?
So you gave Lockie the books?
Yeah, I mean, Cecil would hand everything to Lockie for inspection. Lockie knows more about magic stuff than he does. And
So let me just put
he's
those
not
in
happy with Matthias for some reason. That I'm not going to explain
Blueprint,
yet.
the bird, and some weird hand-sized thing.
Mouse, I think it is.
So, Cecil, do me a favor
What's up?
and roll me. What do I want you to roll for this? I'm gonna roll animal handling. I know how to speak English.
That's a dirty 20.
So when you pick up the mouse, especially, it kind of starts to like almost like jitter in your hand,
Okay.
as if it's like alive.
Oh jeez. Oh no.
Okay.
Not
He
another
will-
stray.
He will hold the mouse in his hand. He's gonna reach into his bag. It's like a mechanical mouse, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna pull out a gear and he's gonna go, "Do you eat this?"
Roll persuasion.
He's not trying to persuade it. He's just trying to
Just
figure out
roll a
what else he-
persuasion anyway.
Okay. 12.
Yeah, you see it like start to like crank. You see a little steam come out of its back, and he eats the little gear. And he like scurries up on and sits on your shoulder.
Lockie says, "I don't want that, but thank you for the books."
No, yeah. I'm gonna
Meanwhile,
keep
in the
that.
other room, oh, here we
Oh, and the
go. When we yoink, and still acting on whatever guidance that Lucky gave him before leaving the room. Like, yeah, just let me have these body parts and this, and just don't break
Dissect them.
that. And yep, just singing and working.
Lockie
And
wanted one arm, and you've just like taken apart the room. I love it. I
Yep.
love it.
Let me.
Cole is one track minded, if nothing else.
Hey, when I opened that door, did anything happen, or were they like statues, or did anything come out?
They were not moving at all. One of them looked like there was something on their chest that was glowing though.
Okay, so I'm just gonna crank open the door a little bit more because I thought maybe there'd be impact or something of the sort, and there's nothing. So I'm gonna open the door, crack it open a little bit. My bushy eyebrows are gonna raise up as I peek my head through,
Okay.
and sort of give it another scan. Do I need to roll perception to sort of find?
Give me another perception.
Invasion of the Body Snatchers in
19.
19.
One.
So
I'm waiting for a
it
full-on
swallows
thing.
you whole. No.
Yeah.
Dear God.
So when you look into the room, you clock that there are two of the ones up top missing, which you presume are the ones that you guys have defeated already. And then there's one automaton missing.
Okay.
And then this one right here, there's like a little gem kind of in like where her collarbone almost would stop. That seems to be glowing. Very, very faintly though.
So as Cole's like just crunching everything, I'm gonna go over and I think I found some more. I found something over here. Yeah, we might need to crush these too. And then I'm
more
gonna
crossing?
I'm gonna open up the door a little wider and say, that one over there. I could see something on it. It's like glowing. It's right over there.
Oh.
Jam my finger at it. But
Well,
like-
there's. All right, wait, but this is kind of awkward. Just panning around and seeing like this whole army standing still in the middle of the room. Like, some of these blokes look like the other blokes that we've come across already, but they're not doing anything. And
But the lucky said we could destroy them. Shouldn't we just destroy them?
Well, I don't want this whole army of things to come alive all at once, but let's see. And he'll do like the whole, you put your foot in, you put your foot out. He'll do like a whole hokey pokey, like,
jeez.
Or that's a good idea.
Like right in front of them, just to see if they give any reaction. Like when he does that, he'll like step in front of this one, like, oh,
Nope. No reaction at all.
oh, all right. Oh, it looks like
Loki's
they're
just like
Why?
following around.
Go web, go.
well, they're all
Doing like mirroring the same thing.
Has enough time passed for one of us to be like,
I love you guys.
guys, we've lost to the dummies. Like,
they're all.
Oh, guys, we're getting raided.
Oh wow.
Oh my God,
hello.
Nick!
wow.
Hi, and Emerald. It's so good to see you guys. Thank you guys for the raid.
After.
So I think Cole will say like, oh, these are all dumb and stupid.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think Lucky
could
wants us to
take
destroy them all.
Ooh, shiny. And Cole would reach for the shiny rock that's on her chest.
Doesn't do anything. It just kind of like.
Maybe we should collaborate first.
Does it pop out, or is it? Like
No, it's like
hanging?
it's part of her.
Oh.
As Cole's trying to like shimmy it out, I just take my warhammer out and I just whack it upside. See if it gives it loose. If it knocks,
It just falls to the ground.
Oh, right. Well, all right. Well, I've got these. Shing! Brings out the claws and proceeds to try to claw the gem out of this thing's chest.
Wow.
What kind of roll, DM, would you prefer for that? Like strength or?
Yeah, let's do strength.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Ooh, very nice. That is 15.
Yeah, you're able to get it.
That looks that's pretty.
I feel like while still in the
Really
room,
pretty.
like,
This will come in handy later. Now let's bash! Ha!
Matthias.
You know, he's just
That's
gonna like
cracked
start
me up.
bashing.
Yep.
What?
Matthias, are you remotely worried that we haven't heard or seen from Cole and Oki for like?
Oh, I'm sure y'all would hear that though. You know,
Yeah,
what I
you
mean?
guys
Like,
just hear shenanigans. Tons of
Oh, yeah,
shenanigans.
cool.
There is no
Yeah,
way y'all
I-
wouldn't hear that. I'm sure.
There's
We need
just
to.
clinking.
Matthias is just
Well,
like,
right.
I think. Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt to look and check in, maybe.
I mean, last I left him, he was playing with some automatons, but like that sounds different.
And then
That does sound a bit different. Yeah.
Oh god.
After a.
Was this a part of the plan? I did not agree to this.
Oh man.
This is not a good idea.
After about a minute.
But like, but we're wrecking the room. Is that what's happening? We're wrecking the room.
No.
After
Yeah?
a minute,
You guys are
would-
crazy.
That's you and Iron Cast Fireball. I'm like,
Oh my god.
This is not a good idea.
So you guys
After a
are just
minute.
destroying all of them?
Yep.
Yeah.
Every last one.
Every-
Matthias,
every
roll
one
me
of
a
them.
perception.
No, I won't use it. I feel like I need it for something more important. That's a 9.
Okay. You don't notice anything.
can I roll perception?
You know what? You're in the room with him, yeah. Also,
I
you
just
can.
got there. Yeah, I feel like I would be taking in what in the hell's happening.
Wait,
I honestly,
Matthias, do you have the necklace on that you found?
No, it's in my hand though.
Okay, okay.
Okay, I'm gonna burn one of my advantages because I need
Okay.
to. That didn't help actually. So I have a 14.
You notice that the necklace, the gear is like there's 3 of them. Wait, hold on. I'll show you guys.
Okay.
So the blue one is slowly rotating.
I point at it and go, Matthias, what does blue mean? What does blue mean?
And I look to my to the amulet that I have, and I try to see if there's any resemblance between that blue and this blue.
So I'm gonna say, as all the shenanigans are happening in that other room, as the gem comes out, the gear stops.
Did Cole do that?
I don't know.
Cole, meanwhile, cuts Cole, and Cole is
Meanwhile-
at the head of one of these things going, look at me, I'm a dummy. I can't move around to do nothing no more.
Cat,
We
after a
can't tell
minute,
him that he did that. We can't tell him that he got that win, right? Like,
Was it a win?
I mean, stop moving. There's one left, right? One left? On
Is
there?
there one left? I don't know. I just have this amulet, and it seems like Cole wants to go and smash things, so...
I mean, you could
I'd rather
try
us
using the
leave.
amulet.
Smashy, smashy.
Yeah,
I go
Oki's
to
just
where
wailing
Cole
away
is,
with
and
his
I
hammer.
go up to Cole, and like,
Taste a bit of me smile.
One moment before you smash
Oh, yeah,
anymore.
oh sure, brother. Would you like a shot? Go ahead, take a shot.
I appreciate the offer. I'm just going to try a thing real quick, and I'll hold the amulet to the chest of this automaton.
Nothing happens.
All right. Is it okay if I
Just let's maybe make a little less noise, just to make sure that no one else is coming around the corner or anything.
Oh, right,
Yes.
right.
Yes, just make it to less noise.
Squeeze it, and he'll like
Right.
just wrap his like the talons are out, so I'll just wrap his scary talons around the head of this thing and like slowly crunch it like he's crunching a beer can.
Ew!
Love that.
Yeah, that'll do it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I may have encouraged this behavior with an incident of arm pulling. I'm not gonna lie.
It is
I feel hard to
all
leave it
right.
possible.
I don't doubt it. However, we do need to find another game plan. Just destroying these.
All right.
I think.
Job well
Have we
done,
finished business here? Should we go back to
Yeah,
where we were supposed
I think
to go?
so. Lockie, you got all the parts you need.
I think
No
so.
more smashing needed.
I mean, you can. I'm not the one stopping you. I mean, that's Big Daddy Matthias here has the issue with smashing. I encourage this.
I just have an issue with running into any more people.
Ooh,
We
you're
don't
kind of
necessarily
right.
need to fight.
Yeah. No, you're right about that, Matthias. You're right. All right, come on, Ogie. We're done here.
All right.
So are you guys all going back into the robot room, or what do you want to call it?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Everyone roll one more perception for me.
Oh, sure. Right.
You keep rolling so poorly.
Okay,
See?
that's definitely better.
Oh.
Natural 20.
Well,
Okay.
I'm the
Fuck me, then.
same.
Oh, wow, okay.
Twinsies.
So I think
Wow.
I think the robots just kind of like freaked you guys out, and you didn't notice these. But there's 2 tables with these blueprints on them,
Oh, I want more of those blueprints.
Oh, Oki
and
definitely
you
is
guys
one
notice
today.
a blueprint that worries y'all a little bit.
Oh,
no.
look! There's more papers.
It looks
Right.
to be a blueprint
you-
Oh,
Can you
for a
put
mechanical
He's
dragon.
like holding it up and trying to like put it to the light, figuring it out. And he's just like everywhere with it.
I imagine
And
he turns it upside down.
if
Yeah,
anyone
he's, like,
wants
turning
to
it
roll an
upside down.
investigation to see if you can read anything on it,
Yup.
I will.
go right ahead.
I will default that to the eggheads in room and just hand over the. Oh, this looks. Oh, I don't know quite what this is, but it looks good.
I rolled a 17.
Okay.
I take the blueprint with one finger, like 2 fingers, and just like I've got it. Thank you.
Damn, I kind of want to re-roll, but I really want to save this fucking advantage. You know what?
Wow.
I'll use it. I'll use my
Yeah.
advantage.
Okay.
Wow.
That's help for sure. That's a 22.
So one thing that both of you guys immediately notice is the size that this thing could potentially be. It's probably the size of a castle. Like nothing that you would want to ever face. And you guys kind of keep looking and I mean, these are like really kind of tattered, old, gross, you know, have been through the ringer blueprints from, you know, hundreds of years ago. And you notice that it's made out of all different types of gears, and there's pictures of these like purple gems that you guys have seen now. And it looks to be powered somehow. You're not quite sure though.
Kat, can
Yes.
I, or should I roll? Do I know anything about these purple gems? Have
I
ever
don't think
seen
so.
them in any kind of like inventing?
No, your dad wouldn't even know what these are.
Would Oki have known anything through lore or anything of the sort that would allow him to identify these like monstrosities that are these sort of
I mean, you can roll history if you want.
My strong point. 9.
9. You've seen blueprints that look like this, but nothing's coming to you.
Right, I don't know what exactly these are. Can you explain? And I sort of like look questioningly at Lucky and Matthias.
Look at the size of these things. These are massive.
I don't even want to consider something this big.
What are you considering?
How
Spit it out, lad.
It's a metal
dragon. But I don't know, like, the scale you can see on it. This thing is like the size of a castle.
Here's an idea. We forget we saw that.
Big enough.
It would make something
Oh,
gargantuan
right?
look small.
Oh, we could have a whole town take a ride on this thing.
Yeah, literally.
I
Oh,
don't think
that
it's
sounds
good at us, so.
fun. That
And
sounds
Oki-
so fun. Do you think you
Oki
could
sort
put
of looks
together
around at
something
all
like
the
that,
destroyed
Lottie?
animatronic, all the destroyed statues and stuff. I mean, he just sort of says, "You think that they're building one of these things?" Just like
That's
slowly and
what you
carefully.
are gathering, is this is a place that they're testing things to figure out how to build these.
Yeah.
Would there be one here?
Oki, have you ever seen these purple gems before? Do you remember these from the war or in the before times?
Do you want me to roll? What do you want me to
Oh,
roll?
and I found one more.
No, but in
And-
character,
and-
I have to ask because you're the only person who's been around this long.
We found one more too, and Cole will pull out the one that he pulled from the chest.
Cole, can I have?
Yep.
Oh
can I
yeah,
have
we
that?
got one.
Can I have it?
Well,
Can I study it?
I mean, yeah. If you want it, it kind of has a little bit of goo. Sorry, on the
I'm cool with
backside.
goo.
Because
If
it
you
was
don't
kind
mind,
of
Lucky, I'd like to take a second.
inside the chest
Mhm.
of that thing back there. But hey,
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Cat-
We will look into it.
May I roll history or something of the sort to, if anything conjures up or no?
I'm even gonna just say with the roll that you had before, nothing really.
Nothing
Seems to
So I
kind of,
just
yeah,
looked at,
trigger a
as
memory.
I said, laddie, these things are odd to me. They're as odd to me as they are odd to you. I'm not sure.
That's what's worrying me. They're super odd to me, man. I've never seen this before, and...
But if you'd like, I do have a spell. We can at least identify the magic that it comes from.
Okay, let's get out of here, and then we'll... I think Matthias and I are gonna have a deep dive into whatever this is.
Before we leave, though, is there a way for me to... Is there like a sort of... Is there a name attached to these blueprints, or a symbol, some kind of mark that is like a sign of ownership?
Yeah, you notice the Solus symbol.
The Solus.
On everything in this room.
Okay. Right. Okay.
No.
Everyone take what you can find or what you have found and keep it safe. We should head back to I keep forgetting her name.
Renata.
It's my middle name, guys. Come on.
Really?
Yeah.
Sorry.
I love the name
really
Renata.
cool. That's a really cool middle name, by the way. We should head back to Renata, bring her what we have found, and try to stay out of trouble until then. Right?
Yep, Renata will know what to do.
Are we gonna tell Renata everything?
Yes.
I think we should tell her as much as
Well-
we can. I think that's our only option right now, because
Do
we
you not
don't know many things
trust
ourselves.
Her?
Yeah.
We
I worked with her many a time, and she's great. She's good peoples. We should definitely tell her everything.
Well, that is, would definitely be needing to know what we discovered.
Well, as much as we know, as far as we
What
know,
is-
she's not a member of the Solus, so
What?
I think that's a
She
plus.
is the one that our center says.
Well,
I mean,
5 minutes ago we didn't know the Solus were building a dragon.
Yeah,
What we know
I
doesn't
have
mean anything.
questions about why they hate that shit. Why are they building something?
The Solus
Renata
don't
will know what
like
to do.
metal. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah, they're the reason that everything got destroyed. They are the ones that hunted everything out and destroyed it all, and that's why the rest of it is all up in the dead end.
Lucky, do you have a contact of some kind that remembers the time of the Solus and how they when they hated?
Yeah, my man Oki.
well, to be honest with you,
Right.
in the
anyone
water,
else?
if you really want Matthias' perspective of evil, the best way to fight evil is actually with evil. And he just sort of leaves it out there.
That's a
Scary.
scary. Sort
I don't know
of-
how, but we can try. I mean, I can send a message to my dad.
If you can, I think that'd be very helpful.
Okay.
Just tell him that we need extra information on the death and rebirth of the Solus, as much as he knows.
Okay. Okay, let's get some intel on this rock before I send him anything, because then I'll tell him what we find.
As they're all talking, Oki wanders out of the room and goes to this door over here. And just he like grabs the handle and opens it.
Oh,
It
which
just
one?
looks like there's old kind of crap in there.
If
Some
Oki is walking
some
up,
spears, like
walk
a
along.
regular axe. Nothing that's exciting.
So we're all
Oh, yeah.
gonna leave.
Yeah, let's find other things to smash.
Cool. I'm just gonna,
What
I'm gonna pass firebolt into that room as I leave that room.
Okay.
Good call.
And
All right.
torch it behind us.
Right. Okay. So everything's
Where
still
are
on flyer.
The other two.
Of course.
We will get rid of the fire because it's probably not there anymore. So you guys see Odette and Flora. They're just kind of sitting together over here. Everyone roll me a nature. Right? That's a roll. That's a roll. Yeah, that is.
Nature. Okay.
I forgot.
that's
What?
already-
11.
Oh my god! That's
Nice.
I have to take a
Nice.
look at
You say perception?
Nature.
No, nature.
Nature.
For a
I haven't got
total
any-
of
I'm not
20.
sure. No.
That's a 22 in nature, apparently.
Noise. So you guys all notice some very large footsteps that just kind of look like they ran away.
Oh, P.
Do we know how
no.
fresh these footprints are?
With a nat 20, he probably ran away a bit ago.
Oh, do I look? Oki looks around for Peep. It's like, what else is Peep? What happened to Peep?
I think he was tired of waiting round. I think. I hope he's safe. But I don't blame him.
I'd like to roll investigation to see if there was any altercation involved with those footsteps. Any extra footsteps nearby, or, you know...
I'm gonna say with a nat 20, you see 2 other sets of footprints.
Well, based on these footprints here, it seems like there were other people nearby. Might have had an altercation with Peep, so we need to hurry if we would like to go and meet our friend again.
But the girls. The girls.
Yeah, they're with you guys.
They're here.
I just didn't put their tokens on.
Oh, there they are.
Right. All right, ladies. We got you now. Are you all right? And he's speaking to Flora. Are you all right to stand and to walk, or would you like me to carry you?
No, I can walk.
Did you see where Peep went?
No. They were gone, or he was gone when we got up here. Oh, my nose is itchy.
All right. Well, hope the old boy is doing all right. All right. Where should we go next?
To go find the old boy.
Yeah, we should continue on.
Look, I know I put up a hell of a fight trying to make sure that we don't bring him along, but I say we went through the trouble, we might as well make sure he's safe.
Oh, he's rubbing off on the auntie.
He's a very useful person, a part of the team.
Yes.
I think
you
Matthias
two made a
loves
great team. Yes.
He's
It's okay, big guy. You can sort it.
He's a harmless creature, and any harmless creature should make sure that they can live a harmless life.
And maybe riding around in battle feels good on your butt. We get it. You love Peep. We understand.
That's right. You two charged into battle. Real
Yeah,
good.
you're bonded
Really
forever.
good.
Matthias is a friend.
Can we focus on the footprints?
All right.
It could be
Sure,
very
let's-
far away now.
All right. And,
So you guys are going after Peep and not heading back to Renata.
right. For now.
Yeah,
at least.
for now.
And Cole kind of sniffs the dirt around one of the footprints and picks up the dirt from the middle of the footprint, kind of gives it a good sniff, right? And is it okay to roll survival to
Go ahead.
make sure to
Lisa's
track?
just gonna go say to Colt, does that help?
Oh, of course. Of course.
It
Here we
smells
go.
some dirt. How does...
All right. So that's a dirty 20.
Oh yeah, you smell a strong smell of Peep.
Oh,
Whatever
yeah,
he smells
yeah.
like.
Probably not very good.
And I will say with that roll, you smell goblins.
Oh, wait. So we've got essence of
What you
Peep,
got there?
definitely.
What you smelling?
Got essence of Peep, so
Uh-huh.
definitely him. And I don't know, little bit of slime mixed in. Yeah, no, there's a bit of tang. No, that's goblins. No.
Goblins.
Goblins.
There's goblins too.
You sure?
Did you just lick the dirt?
I mean, well,
And you know what?
how else?
I think that's a great spot to take a 5-minute break.
Did you just lick the dirt?
True.
I mean, well, how else do you
Seems on brand with us.
taste him on the wind?
I feel like this is this is not Lockie's first time watching the dirt tasting. I feel like
it
as
happens quite often.
as the only person who is awake like pre-sunset sunrise with Cull,
Yes.
like Lockie has caught Cull like tasting the dirt as the like barometer for the day, like going to different areas and like doing weird dirt tasting shit to
I'm
be like,
sorry. What else are you supposed to do? Not taste
what
the
is
dirt?
the day? What kind of fortune is it going to be brought to us today?
He uses all his
Is it gonna
senses
rain
that were
today?
given him.
Okay, Trinity, do you taste the dirt too? Is that what
Enemies
you
afoot?
do?
I think it's a very efficient way of finding certain species in the dirt.
Okay, there's no way that's true.
There's
no way that's true.
It is true. It is.
You guys gotta be fucking with me. There's
Okay,
no
and
way.
with that,
I
we will
love
be
it.
back in 5
back.
minutes.
We'll be back. Welcome to my dirt talk.
Hi.
Hello. Hi.
Hi.
Oh.
As we do.
Of course, as we do. Yes.
Potential.
Very important movie. The
If you were wondering what you missed, right?
I'm
Oh,
so
no.
sorry. I was
whoops.
muted. Now you'll
sorry.
never know what I just said.
She
Damn.
was trash talking every single person.
Secret.
Literally the social
Anyway,
security number.
thank you,
We all
Kenzie.
have it.
Yeah, and the plot summary of my gay Hallmark movie.
Yes, it was wonderful.
That's actually very true.
I to be honest, I'm living my Hallmark movie life right now, so.
You are.
Yeah.
Truly, truly.
I do! I have a great boyfriend. Hi, Mark! Anyway.
That's my boyfriend.
Watch your mouth. Watch
Mark is
your
mine.
mouth.
Hi,
That's
Mark.
her
Because he
Mark
would
too.
leave me in a second for you, so shush.
If I'm gonna make Mark and Noah a duel over me, I think it's only fair that you and I duel over Mark.
You know. Mark,
Listen,
just
every
don't
good
move to
Hallmark
Canada,
movie
okay?
needs a wine mom to ruin the relationship.
It's true.
And a
Said a
duel.
wine mom.
Than Murphy.
All right, right.
Wait, am
Bring
I
it in.
Anyway.
Bringing it in. Bringing
I
it
feel like
in.
you be the wine. You're either the okay. No,
Okay.
I feel like you be
Bring
the
it
wine.
in.
You're the wine mom.
Here we go.
So. I just broke.
Momala.
So, where we left, no, what did you say? It was very clever. Oh yeah, you licked that dirt?
Yeah, you.
Yes.
So,
Yep, yeah, there's goblins. There's goblins.
Yes,
So-
I was very put off by this fact.
yes. So you guys, know which direction they went. So if you'd like to go there, you can go there, or we can, go to Renata, who is apparently in peril danger. But, either one.
Uh-oh. I mean...
I'm gonna have a cracker.
Well, if
you
we
guys
don't go
talk
with
amongst
Pete,
yourselves.
then- if we go with Pete, then maybe we'll have an easier chance of saving Renata from peril.
Yeah, I feel like we are already days late from meeting Renata. Like, we
Yeah,
have taken every possible field trip on the way back to Renata. What is one more?
Well, yeah, I hope not to leave Pete, because Pete's our friend. So...
We'll make it quick.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, alright, on the case.
Alright. So, you guys have a little while to walk. You're not sure how long, but if
Are we
there's
just
any
going by the
RP that
thousand?
needs to happen, this is a great time to do so.
We'll talk to that. Yeah, I would love to have a chance to talk to Matthias.
Sure. He's just walking.
And action.
along. Most likely in the front of the line, by the way.
Yeah, Cecil will kind of head up and he'll go, "Hey, how's it going? How's it going?"
Hello, Cecil. Just trying to follow these tracks here.
Yeah, very interesting. So what was that about back in the layer over there? What was the
do you
whole
mean?
asshole thing you did back there? Was that
What are you talking about?
So you heard the screaming, same as everyone else, and you decide, I'm gonna go look at the magic stuff. That's what you decided. With your own mind. That's what you decided. I'm just curious as to why you decided that.
You mean? Well, I was. I heard the screaming. I did,
Mhm.
and to be
Same as
completely
everyone.
honest, yes, and to be completely honest with you, I figured that all of you could handle it. None of your screams seem to make it. We're
Okay.
very vocal. It's just, I'm sorry. Maybe I was just a bit distracted.
Yeah. It doesn't seem like the first time though. That's what gets me. Is it doesn't seem like the first time that you've been, and he's gonna do this with his hands, a bit distracted.
Right. Cecil, what are you insinuating here?
That you have other priorities, which don't lie here. Cecil's making this. Anyone who wants to listen can listen.
I'm
Even if I do have other priorities, I don't think that it's jeopardizing the team in any way. It's just things that I have to watch out for myself. It's frankly none of your business. I'm sorry.
You know, I did think you would say that. And he's gonna kind of just head back towards the back of the line.
When he gets toward the back of the line, Oki's gonna be like, looks at Cecil and says, "And I'll Cecil, sometimes with people, it's hard to pull the information out of them. They go to war for different reasons and different things, and not all of them tell you exactly what it's for. In my time, I've met many soldiers that were just there for the money, for the glory. All of them have deeper stories. I know Matthias might have his deepest story, or deeper demon to battle. But in time, he'll come around. Sometimes you just gotta let it come around. I can't force it out of it."
Oh, well, Lockie's gonna slither up beside Matthias and be like, under his breath, like, so what was worse? The kid grilling you or me taking my shirt off? You gotta pick one.
I think is that a bird in the corner over there? You see that?
Yeah, most beautiful bird I've ever seen. Good eye.
Mm-hmm.
we can just walk. We don't need to say anything else. We're just gonna walk next to him.
Okay. Is there something you want, Lockie? There seems to be lots of skepticism around me recently. Is there a reason for that?
Nope. I came just to jab you about that little exchange I had the pleasure of watching.
The exchange that did not involve you.
Oh yeah, I was eavesdropping big time. It was fascinating.
Right. Okay.
No, we're good. We're good.
Okay.
Well, I think we got.
know.
Wait. Oh no. No, I thought that was Wolf, too, for a second, but.
I believe that was a
No.
coyote, Cole.
No.
Well, its paws are very.
No,
Are you still
it was a
licking stuff you
hair.
find on the
I
ground?
kind of got a hair stuck on my tongue that time, and I thought it was wolf, but it's actually a squirrel. It's nothing. All right.
Oh, hold on a second. And Matthias takes like 2 fingers, digs into the dirt, and licks it. No, that's. You know. I think it's a mixture. I think it was a squirrel that ran through one side, and a wolf trying to chase the squirrel in the same direction. So
Quite
Like to go home.
Is that
Quite
a
possible. Yep. You're right.
a
You're
little
right.
bit,
But that tang is still there, which still means goblin. So, all right, back on
Right.
it.
Yes, of course.
He's like way in front. He's like maybe
Mm.
15 feet ahead of the party, the whole party. Like, just still.
Matthias
tracking
is
the crowd.
definitely next. Just kind of following suit with just like the same kind of mannerisms of tracking that Cole does. I'm gonna let almost as if the rest of the party is just like out of the loop. It's like this is like a Dragonborn thing, which it very well may be. So.
Oh my god! I have to make that shirt, Dragonborn Bros.
Yeah,
I was like, I gotta make it.
You wouldn't understand. It's just a dragonborn thing.
So as we're
I love
walking,
how cagey Matthias is.
as we
So
are,
paranoid right now. It's amazing.
as we are walking, and me and Oki are towards the back, Cecil would go, "Oh, I wrote something about you. If you want to read it," and he'll pull out his journal. He'll hand over his journal. You notice that on the very front page is a picture of his family that he has just tucked in as kind of like a bookmark. And second page would be, sorry, let me go to my journal entries to see which one it is. What the name of it was, I don't remember. Yeah, it would be the party highlight for you. That would be what it would be. So it's mostly nice stuff.
Oh yeah. Oh, he reads that. After he gets done reading and thumbing through the book, he sort of strokes the last page delicately, and then he closes the book and sort of looks at you and says, "I'd appreciate that. You're a good lad," she said, "and I appreciate my time with you. I'm glad you're here with us." And he hands you back the book.
And he'll grab it and put it away. And he's just messing with Sherlock, which is the mouse that I named it Sherlock.
Named Sherlock. That's a nice name.
And the bird's name?
Oh, and the bird's name is Watson, by the way.
Of course.
Is it a real bird?
So these are his pets.
Yeah.
You can attune to one of them at a time, and they all have their own abilities.
Oh.
And you never know, you might find some more mechanical animals out and about.
Interesting.
I just have a bunch of arms.
Yeah, all you have is weird arms and gears in your bag.
2 extra arms now.
Alright, so everyone roll me a perception.
Okay.
Gladly.
Alright. Pick a die that I haven't used tonight yet. Living on the edge. Here we go.
9.
Living on the
17.
edge.
21.
19.
Well, that's what I get for that. 7.
That's what you get for wasting that nat 20 earlier. So everyone who rolled fairly high, you guys mostly all hear this, except for Cole, who's probably licking the ground.
Sniffing.
You hear, "Stop it. That hurts. Stop."
Do you hear that? That's Pete. We need to go. Hurry.
What?
And I run.
Okay,
Oh, no.
Double time to
That's Peep. That is Peep. Go.
So when you guys come across Peep, he's in the center of a bridge surrounded by goblins and some other stuff. And I mean, you guys can see.
No.
So I'm going to say you guys are about 20 feet away. You can do this stealthily. You can do this, you know, all bets are off, fireball them all, but it's up to you.
Oh, Cole's about had enough.
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
Oki
Go.
gets
I'm ready
double
to-
time.
So you
gets
guys
close
get
to
a
that
surprise
bridge and
round.
pulls back.
Oh well, okay. Well, do we still have to roll, right?
Yeah, let's just do initiative, and then you guys can go through initiative without any of them, and then we'll...
Right. Okay. Here we go.
I got a 12.
12.
Right.
Do I have an advantage?
That's decent
11.
enough.
Let me see who has advantage still. Call and Cecil.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go with my 10.
I've got 12.
11.
Okay.
That was loud.
Lockie, what'd you have?
12.
Cool. Okay. And Oki.
11.
11. God, you guys like all rolled the same thing.
Wow.
All right. Flora as well as Odette both rolled 22s.
Okay.
Wow.
yeah.
So let me get them on the map
That's
for you
great
guys.
twinsies to have.
I wrote the cutest backstory for the two of them, by the way, which I will eventually have to share with you guys.
Of course.
Let me see here. Where are their tokens? Where are their tokens? Oh, here we go. Probably in the one named NPCs.
Possibly.
Gosh darn it, you
Where are their tokens? It's probably in the one named
you
Odette.
underestimated yourself. You
I have
did
so
the
many.
thing.
The amount of crap that I have. It's ridiculous. Anyway.
Oh, I don't doubt it.
All right. So up first, let me just fill all this in so we're all.
Did you say we all get a surprise round?
Yes.
Yum.
So let me quickly add 2 more characters to this. What level did I make them? Okay. Boop and boop. It's the international language of boopage. Boopity boopity boop. Okay. Let's see. Load up and run encounter. And let me roll. Talk amongst yourselves.
So the weather, huh? Really
Weather's
wild.
fucking phenomenal.
Oh my god,
Bakers.
Vogel, legitimately, you weren't in the room when I told everyone else that I had an adult snow day yesterday.
Oh wow, that's actually really cool. What
Whole
like?
city shut down. We got like 1.5 feet of snow.
Oh wow.
Yeah, we don't get that down here in the south.
What's snow?
Yeah, no, the snow banks are like human height.
Why?
Oh wow.
Okay, that sounds amazing.
We've got a really good winter this year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
seriously.
Believe it or not, Human Height Snowbank was my band in high school. So,
Oh,
Here
wow.
we go.
You now have disadvantage for the first round, Noah.
I've been.
See?
I'm kidding, you don't.
You
But I
love
should.
to live dangerously, boy.
But I should.
Kat seriously hates that joke.
I hate it
So
so
many
much.
It's a very dad joke.
Oh, it really is.
Very,
It really is.
Very, very.
Okay,
dad
so it is actually Odette and then Flora's turn. So Odette is just gonna like full speed run into this hobgoblin. And she's gonna great sword him. Let me see. Does that hit him? Wow, it doesn't. Okay.
Aw.
Man. Alright. So she kind of looks back like, uh-oh. And then Flora kind of just goes up a few feet, and you see her whip out this, like, metal boomerang.
Wow. Oh, fancy.
I like that.
She hits.
Ooh,
So that is... Let's see. It's not the greatest damage, but it's 3 damage. Whatever. And she then looks, like, back at Odette and, like, winks and goes, like, yeah. Like, they're clearly, like, a team, but they also, like, compete. You know what I mean? That kind of vibe.
Sure.
Yeah.
The whole
Um,
Legolas Gimli thing going
Yeah,
on?
yes,
Sure.
exactly. Exactly.
Mm.
Alright,
Sure.
up next is this goblin. Oh, I forgot to add Peep to this.
Wait, are we doing our surprise round?
Oh, that's right. You guys get surprise round. Sorry.
Yes.
Carry on.
Who's next?
So out of you guys, let me see. Lockie, you're up first.
It's me, eh?
Yep.
Is there anything near? No, not really, eh?
Look at you
okay.
saying A, being a Canadian.
I do. I say it all the time. It is-
I get so excited when I actually hear Canadians say it. It's so
I'm surprised you
dumb.
haven't called me on it before, because I'm convinced they say it all the time. My dad hates it. He thinks it sounds low class.
I want to meet your dad. I feel like I would love him.
He's not like a particularly high class guy. That's the funny
I
part.
love
like,
it. I love it.
Yeah. He's an old hippie. Okay.
Love a hippie dad.
Right?
Hippies are the greatest.
I'm gonna run in. Can I make it all the way in there? No, I can't. Can I?
Well, what's your speed?
30.
30. You can get to the end of the skull.
Well, I will move. I will move in a bit.
Yeah.
However,
I just all run on the giant bridge with the 800-pound troll.
You know.
Not like the bridge was made by goblins or anything.
That's fine. I'll sit back here.
And then he moves back 1 square.
I'm gonna stay a little closer to the edge, maybe. I'm gonna. Actually, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get right up close to this hobgoblin, and I'm going to cast Thunderclap.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Make it clap, baby.
Yeah.
They
They have to make a con saving throw.
Okay. All of them do?
No, it's actually just everybody within. It's only that one guy. It's a 5-foot radius.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so that guy.
Oh, so
all right.
Odette also has to make it.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Actually,
Okay.
but no, I'm gonna spare her from it
Okay.
because I'm an evocation wizard.
Oh, okay.
True.
Cool.
Oh,
Cool.
okay.
Nice.
I was
Okay.
like,
Alright.
you can do that? You can do
I was
that.
like,
Yeah,
excuse me?
That's good.
That's cool.
I was like,
That
I
is
think
really,
not.
really cool.
So it's deck save?
Con save?
Oh, con. Okay. That's a 12.
I don't know. That's not gonna make it.
Okay.
Great. So that's just a one. I actually picked it because I thought I could push him with it, but I cannot. So he is just going to take 3 damage.
3? Okay.
I want to just push him off the edge.
He wants to do the same to you. Matthias, you are up.
Beautiful. I actually already had that idea to push some people off the edge, and I would like to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, I'm
Let's say 6 right there.
Okay.
I will then cast Minor Illusion.
Okay.
Oh.
And I want to create a loud explosion right behind this goblin over the edge. And I want it to scare him enough for him to jump and fall over the edge.
Okay.
Wow.
And whatever roll needs to be made, I will make it.
Oh my goodness, what is happening?
It's the minor illusion.
Oh wow.
Wow. Just a big
Awesome.
boom. Like, but I definitely want it to be made behind him so that he
Okay.
doesn't see like
So,
like he gets
where do you
more
want it?
startled by not seeing. Behind him, like over here.
Oh, okay,
Right
okay.
behind
Got
him.
it.
Yeah, if he's because I'm guessing he's facing the troll.
Yes, he is.
Okay. And so yeah, I want to have it like right behind him, really loud.
Okay.
And should I roll like intimidation?
Yeah.
Perhaps?
Try that.
Actually, hold on. Because I think there's a thing here. No, never mind. Never mind. I can, yeah, I'll just roll. Ooh, dirty 20.
I'm gonna say it
That is,
definitely
yeah,
works.
18 plus 2.
So what do you want to happen with it?
I just want him to jump over the edge.
Oh, you just want him to like fall over the edge?
Yes,
all right.
I want him to
all
fall
right.
over the edge. I want this loud explosion like a cannon, like so loud.
Okay.
And I want it to startle him so much that he jumps and slips on like a rock or a twig or something like that. And falls
I am
over.
also gonna say what is like the radius for this?
Okay, it is. So, it says that the range to cast. Oh, that's just the range to cast.
Does it
Let's see.
say how
says
big it
if
is?
you create a sound, its volume can range from a whisper to a scream.
Okay.
So I guess like as loud as a gut-wrenching scream.
Okay.
But
All
it's
right.
a big booming cannon.
Gonna see. Okay. All right. Is that your turn?
I believe so. Yeah, I don't have any bonus action things I want to do.
Okay. Oki, you are up.
Also, one quick question. Sorry.
Yes.
Has it been an hour since our last fight?
Definitely.
Okay, then my false life is gone. I will then cast it. Oh no, that takes an action. Never mind. Never mind. My temporary hit points are gone, but I'll cast it again next turn.
Okay.
Yeah. So, we're good.
All right, Oki, you're up.
Oki's just gonna sort of look, sort of as everybody runs into the fray, see Matthias run into the fray, and he's just gonna turn to Cole and says, "All right, Cole, I think you're up next." And with that, he is going to yell out, "Arula! It's time to give her the shield of faith." And with that, he's gonna cast Shield of Faith.
Okay. So I will give you your. No, not that one. Where is it?
Nice. And please remind me, what does that do again?
Gives you a +2 to your AC.
Thank you.
There you go.
There you go.
And then he's going to run this way toward Matthias.
Gotcha.
And that
Ooh, that's by the edge.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
That scared me. I was like, oh god, Oki should not be the one that
I'm
goes
like,
by the edge.
No map. It scared you.
It really did for a
Oki
second.
by the edge.
I went, oh no. There goes Oki.
Too close for Oki.
Well, Oki's scared of heights
Dexterity
too.
modifier. How dare you?
Well, remember, Oki's scared of heights.
I know he's too terrified of heights. He doesn't
Actually,
wanna
no,
be-
that's
why
me.
Oh
me.
no, that's you. That's you. That's you.
Matthias.
Right.
That's
Right.
me.
He's
Yeah.
running
Yeah.
the other way.
Which is another reason why I just wanted to go around and get
Around
that one
instead.
stray goblin.
Got it.
So.
Yeah, in that stray goblin's still alive, so I'm gonna cast, because that was a bonus action.
Yep.
I'm gonna just be like, "Oh Lula, let the flame produce," and then with that, I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame.
Ooh,
For
nice.
4 points of damage on that goblin.
Okay. What is going on with my music? Chill out. Keeps like skipping. I think it's because I'm using all these animations.
Oh, got you.
Let me just get rid of them.
You made your map too awesome.
Yeah. God forbid, roll 20.
And my
Let me
turn,
just reload it. Here we go. Alright, let me reload that. Where's my battle music? Here we go. Okay, that one works. Okay. Up next is Cole.
Right, so now that Cole has this shining shield around him, he's like, yeah! And he'll take out 2 javelins and take 2 attacks. One on, matter of fact, DM, when he looks over and sees this character here, what looks like a bow, do we recognize that character at all?
No.
No. All right. Well,
The only one of these that you've kind of seen like a similar one of is this guy.
right. Well, we're going to start with him and end with his not so nice friend on the other side. So
Whoa, there.
Cole will run up at least to here and will proceed to throw a javelin at this one. So
Okay,
let's
go ahead.
start with that. Let's see if we can bring on some pain here to our enemies. So, alright, so, well, we got good news and bad news. So, first attack, I think swings wide. Only rolled a 6 on the die with that. Plus 7, that's 13 to hit.
Nope, does not hit.
Right, okay. Well, seeing as that one kind of flew, it goes, it just kind of flies over the edge of the bridge, and then Cole says, oh, you're not getting away that easy, and throws another one. That one, however, is 19.
Oh.
That hits.
Nice.
Right, so now that is, let's see what kind of attack, damage here. Alright, so that's 4 plus 2 from the rage damage, that's total 6. Piercing, I believe.
And what guy was this?
This is the one that's threatening Odette
That one?
and Loki, right.
How would you like to kill him?
Right,
Nice.
so now the second one strikes true right in the chest of this guy, and then so Cole becomes empowered with that and says, yeah, you leave alone my friend Pete.
You tell him, Cole.
Right. And I think
You
let's
tell
see
him.
what and I think as he sees there's still more enemies, yo, you guys want some too? Ah! And you see his I think you see his teeth kind of just get that scary maw that we talked about before.
Yes.
Just very, very fangy. It's just a mess. A
Fangy.
dead nightmare.
Very
happening, and very intimidating. Yes. End of my turn.
Okay. Very good. Very good. Up next is Cecil.
I have a fucking dumb idea.
Ooh, do it. Definitely do it.
Please do. Please do.
Chat, don't you just love it when he says it?
To be
It's
fair,
always
I
fun.
think he said that at the beginning of every single one of his turns.
It feels that way, doesn't
Yeah.
it?
Well, that's because all of my ideas are stupid. Okay, cool.
No, they're
I'm gonna
not.
Who
cast
doesn't
Don't
love
say
that
that.
chaos?
I'm gonna cast Disguise spell. To look like a big old goblin with a crown on his head,
If this works, I'm gonna be so irritated at you.
and he's gonna walk up and he's gonna go, "Why are we fighting? Why are we fighting? Stop fighting! Why are you fighting?"
Oh, for
I'm gonna say let's do a performance roll.
11? Do I have an advantage? I'm gonna use my advantage.
Okay.
14.
Make it better.
Do I have another
There you go.
advantage?
All right, I will. Once one of them goes, you'll find out what happens.
Okay.
All right, that's your turn.
Yeah, that's my turn.
All right, top of the round, we've got
Actually, I'll move up.
Odette. Okay, we have Odette. She is going to go on the edge, and she's gonna do an acrobatic roll to see if she can balance, because she's a badass.
yeah.
I'm gonna use my advantage.
Oh wow.
Oh,
Okay, I just rolled the same
Do
both
your
times.
worst.
Oh, no.
You don't want me to kill Odette.
Oh no.
So she kind of loses her footing a little bit. So let me see if I can grab. Oh my god. I rolled an @1.
Ooh.
That sounds to me like self-inflicted pain.
Are you killing Odette right now?
I don't want to. I love her so much.
Oh no. I get wow.
Well-
She
One
gets a
second. One
fumble,
second. I don't know.
She gets a
No,
fumble.
I can't.
Right or no?
Yeah.
This is just.
Damn
As
it,
my
Noah.
reaction, I'm gonna
Out of
actually-
the
oh, I
frying
can't do it,
pan.
never mind.
Damn it. Sorry, Steve. On a failed attack, the enemy swings and hits Steve. Damn, sorry, Steve. Steve gets angry and yells at the enemy for 1 round, not following the enemy to do anything for that round. Steve doesn't exist. So what the fuck happens?
So Steve is imaginary. She hits someone that she thought she saw, and Steve begins
Just
to
yells
yell
at her.
and she loses her entire next round. She can't do anything for the next round.
Okay.
Wow.
Oh no.
All right then.
Because Steve is yelling.
Yelling up on the edge like a mad person.
Woo. All right.
Pretty much.
Yep.
So Flora sees Odette fall, and she's gonna rush up, and I'm not using this dice anymore. Okay, that's a lot better.
Oh no.
And roll with another dice.
And she gets her up. Wait, what's going on there? Okay, there we go. So she's at least safe. And does she have any bonus actions? Let's see. Bonus. No. Yeah, so that's her turn. I just feel like that's more important. And then up next is this guy. Whew. He is going to throw a bomb at Peep.
Oh, fuck.
Oh no.
So I need Peep to roll Dex, which I think he does. Yeah, he's fine. So that's half damage. 9, 10. Okay, so 5. And actually, I just realized I threw a bomb on a bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That's what I heard.
let me guys, this was not the encounter. That was the
Well,
Okay.
so
this is 30 feet. So Lockie, you also have to roll a dex save for me.
Well, lucky for you. I'm real Dexy. That's a 22.
Okay, so you
There
take
you go.
5 damage.
5?
Yeah. And let me see. Let me roll. You know what? Let's see how much health this bridge has. Cecil, roll me a d10.
Oh, sure.
And Call, roll me a d10. And Cecil, roll me another d10.
Oh no.
2 and a 6.
Okay. And Call?
Oh dear. Okay, I have to roll a what now?
Just a d10.
Okay. Let
Got a
me
1.
find the D10. Here we go. Okay. No, that's the wrong one. There we go. All right. That is 9.
Okay. Alright. That's... Alright, so... It does not look that safe.
Oh boy.
but it's still intact.
It
right?
is. It is.
Okay.
It is. You are very lucky that Cher rolled well.
Oh dear.
All right.
thankful.
Then this goblin is
For
going.
a second, I thought I rolled too high.
No, you rolled fine. I literally just added all of that for the health of the bridge. All right. So let's see. 19 to hit you, Lockie.
Yes.
So annoyed.
I guess.
That's 4 piercing damage.
4 piercing damage?
Yes.
Well, fuck that guy. Who was it? The guy with the arrow?
Yes.
Great, I'm gonna kill him.
Okay. And he is gonna move. He is gonna move to the end of the bridge because he sees it doesn't look good. And now this guy is gonna go. So he is gonna jump and try to grab the edge of the bridge.
That's fair.
5, 10, 50. Yeah, he could technically. All right, I doubt it. They don't have good strength. Yeah.
Yay!
They have -1 strength, and I rolled a 3. So.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right, so that guy's done. Lockie, it's your turn.
Great. I'm gonna run towards the dude. I almost tried to move my token on Twitch and not on.
Oh my god.
Oh, guys, this is the level of.
You
person
would.
you're playing
You
with.
Twitch feature,
would,
you can
Murphy.
use Roll 20 on Twitch. Wow.
Okay, I'm here. I've made it. I'm in roll 20. I'm gonna rush towards this dude.
Okay.
But I'm gonna stay kind of on this side of the bridge from him. I'm gonna cast Lightning Lure
Okay.
at this guy,
Okay.
and I'm supposed to be able to pull him if he fails.
Yes.
And I just want to let you know what I'm trying to do. So I'm gonna be able to pull him 10 feet directly towards me.
Okay.
If I position myself on the bridge and can I pull him towards me and off the fucking bridge?
I will say with an extra strength, absolutely.
Great. Okay, cool. So, it's a strength save, I believe.
Yes. So first, just do the lightning lure. Let's see if you it works first.
Where is he? There we go. Oh, it's just a strength save.
Oh, it is. Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna do a real fucking face for this. That's a 16 on the die.
Bad.
Oh no, do I roll that or do you roll that?
I don't know. I
What
thought I
does it
rolled
say?
Oh,
Is
no,
it
no,
a
no.
save?
It's a save. It's a save. Sorry. No, yeah. Lightning.
So,
Lure is a save.
So I
yeah,
roll it.
Cat rolls
Okay.
that.
Oh,
I'll
okay.
use the bad dice.
Okay, yeah, it's also a 15.
That's a 6.
Oh.
Yeah, great. No, that does not make it.
So now roll the damage for it,
Okay.
and then we'll do another strength save from you.
Great. So that's going to be... it's going to be 13 lightning.
How do you kill it? How do you kill it?
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
well,
Guys, these things are goblins. They have like 7 hit points.
Okay, so I run up to him.
Nothing.
Matt and his friend got me, but he was closer and I wanted to do this. So I run up to him.
Yeah.
And do the lightning lure, and it picks him up into the air where it just shocks him to death.
Okay.
Surrounded by this visible lightning that is kind of
Overkill.
suspending him in the air. And then when he's good and dead, I just, with the lure, fling him off the edge of the bridge.
Nice.
Okay. I like it. All right.
And then I point at his friend and I say, "You're next!"
Oh, shit. Lockie's having a moment.
A little bit.
Shocking.
Oh, that's
Four
that's
piercing damage.
well done. Look at that rage on that one. Yeah.
We could have been. Oh,
I love it. I
He's gonna drop
love
it. He's gonna be like,
Cole.
"You could have been." Oh.
All right, Matthias, you're up.
Beautiful. I would like to.
Rage?
No.
I feel like everyone in this party is gonna be honorary barbarians by the end of it.
Most likely, yes. Let's see.
I'm not angry.
I'm not angry.
Cecil's like,
Well, that's the last one. Oh, wait. I didn't mean to do that. Wait. Hold on. That's-
Don't
I'm not
relate.
angry. I'm not angry. I'm just passionate.
Wait, how do I get rid
I'm literally writing that quote down.
I love it. Yes,
Okay.
that's the favorite quote of the night. Yep.
I'm not angry. I'm passionate.
That's it. That's
Whenever I get in a fight with anyone, I'm gonna use that.
That's right up there with being it's not road rage, it's road justice.
Hmm.
Oh my god.
I don't say that. Of course not. I've
Okay.
never said that before in my life.
I know you're lying.
Not one of my go-tos.
The best.
I'm going to. I got it. I'll just move. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5.
Yes, Mark, that was directed at you.
Okay. I will turn to Peep, and I'll wave my hands in the air and be like, Peep, this way, come on.
Okay.
No, not. In the way.
We can go down the thing and then walk around. We don't have to cross this bridge.
Oh wait, DM. Sorry, are we still in combat right now, or are we out of
Yeah,
combat?
there's one more guy
You're
left.
still. Yeah.
There's still
There's
one more
one
guy,
more,
but
okay.
I'm trying to get him away from the other goblin and also, off the bridge.
Yeah, he should get off the bridge.
Yeah, that's
He's
the
pretty
first.
heavy. I'm
That's
sure.
the first priority.
100 pounds, I'm sure.
So yeah, that's besides moving and telling people to do that, I will cast False Life on myself.
Okay.
Let's see. That is a 2, so that's going to be 6 temp hit points to myself. Also, so that did kill the other goblin too, right? That
You're not sure?
I'm not sure. Oh, come on.
gonna just walk
Can I
up
make
the
a
hill to the
roll to
left.
see? Because if I kill him, then I can get some extra temp hit points. I just realized I have this pack magic thing, which
You can roll perception.
I will take it. Because if I kill him, I get 7
Trying to
temporary hit
ruin it.
points for every hostile creature that goes here.
Oh.
Wow. Priorities.
That's a natural 1. So.
Oh,
No.
You don't notice anything.
anything.
You cruel.
See that right there? That's the dice goblins.
That's
in my
storytelling
favor.
dice right
I'm
there.
sure.
Because
Yeah.
Sure.
you have no idea. I love the
Magic
dice gods.
doesn't need to roll die. If he's dead, I feel better.
It's a beautiful thing.
That's how it works.
It's a beautiful thing when the dice are in your favor, man.
Oh, son of a bitch. Alright, fine.
Oh my
Alright,
goodness.
that's the end of my turn.
All right.
Wow.
Up next is the one, the only, Mr. Oki.
Oh yes.
He's just gonna see.
Oki's just gonna sit down.
Oki needs a breather.
Okay,
Getting
so
really good
Walk
at
over here. He's gonna mosey on over here.
Start picking flowers.
Destroyed it.
Oh, that's a very
He's
nice
playing
flower.
soccer.
I can't do the other voice.
He's just gonna yell out. Come on, Lucky. Come on, Beep. There's nothing for us here. Let's go. We've got to get to Renata.
I'm not finished.
You can finish now. Now's a good time to finish.
There is no reason to are finished, Lucky. They're on the run. We have better.
Are we still in initiative, or can I just kill
Yeah, I
them?
mean, there's no
Oh, you're still in initiative. Yeah. You're still in battle.
Okay. Well, is anyone?
Oki, are you gonna do anything?
No, that's all I'm doing.
Oh, you're just like, I'm over it.
I'm just like, there's better things to do.
Like, there's better things to do.
I can kill this guy, but there's no reason to kill him.
Alright.
He's on his run, he's scared. Let him be.
Call, you're up.
Oh no, they're not getting away with this. Nope. And so can't get there far enough, but 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Gonna run right past, squeeze past Peep. Good,
Okay.
good, Peep. Stay out of trouble, Peep. Stay out of trouble. Right about here. Hello, Lockie.
Hello.
Lock, stay with me, Lockie. Stay with me. And I'm gonna throw my last javelin at the face of this thing that's trying to retreat.
Yeah, I point and say, that one!
Right. And also, there's a hand axe as well, because this is my last javelin. So let's see how well I get it. Right. So, I have good news and I have bad news.
Bad news first.
Bad news is, javelin.
Oh.
Dynamite! Damn it all! Balls, the windshield over here near these falls, and the it just sails right over the edge. So bye javelin, and then but the other one is an 18 to hit.
That hits.
With
That's good.
my
That's
hand
good news.
axe.
That's good.
So it's all about hand axe skidoo at this point.
Skidoo.
So let's see.
Hand axe skidoo.
Right.
Manax
Skidoo was
my
name
in high school.
Which, okay, pause, rewind. That was actually funny at that moment. Okay, we gonna keep that moment, but that's gonna
That
be your
one
only moment for like a
isn't
whole
even
Stop
funny.
it.
Doesn't
Stop
even
it.
make
The Noah
Anyway.
dunk.
So, altogether that's 5 points, a grand total of 5 points plus 2 for the raging.
Okay.
7 points of slashing
Okay.
damage on this thing.
He's still up.
So, right.
Of course he.
So,
Of course.
the next, you're lucky for you, I've got another one, and he brings out his second hand axe. And, that's the end of his turn.
Cecil, you're up.
Cool.
All this time, Moku's just yelling, "Let him be!
Has dropped it.
No!
Let him be!"
This
There's
was
no
gonna
reason.
stand here. He's gonna draw his bow. He's gonna fire. Does a 23 hit?
Hit the goblin, yes.
Yeah. 3 points of damage.
Okay.
Nice.
He is dead.
Nice.
Finally!
Wait, the one that's really far away, the one near me and Call?
Yeah.
I zoned out. How did you get him, Cecil?
My bow.
His bow.
I
Oh.
have like 40 different weapons.
I didn't know I had range like that. That's amazing.
I think
Alright,
it's,
so-
90, 120 or something like that.
Incredible.
So,
Um,
okay, so DM, real quick.
Yes.
Because of Cole's Outlander background, right?
Mm.
He has an excellent noggin for maps and geography and that sort of thing.
Yes.
Does he remember that the way to Renata is across this bridge or back where we came from?
I am gonna say either way.
Okay. Right. Well, we can get across this bridge and, well, okay, let me put it this way. Which way is quicker? Which way is quicker?
If you
Like,
go across, if
distance-wise.
you go back the way you came.
Okay. Right. So, it'll be quicker to get back to Renata if we actually come this way. So, come on, Peep, come on. And that's what Cole said.
Okay, so first things first, I am gonna need everyone on this bridge to roll a dex save.
Yeah,
I'm
that's why
still
I'm
not a
nowhere
part
near
of
it.
falling off of a bridge crew.
Am I
Still
rolling
left
a dex
out.
save against an effect that I can see?
You see Peep take one step and the whole bridge you can see starts to crumble apart.
Right, but it's not an effect though,
No.
like a spell being flung at us or
Uh-uh.
out of left.
No.
Or, okay. No,
How the hell did they bring Peep all the way
Okay.
out there?
that's not bad. That's not bad at all.
I rolled a dirty 20.
First place.
Okay?
This dude's heavy.
So your boy is not very dexy. So with a -1, that's a 17 though. That's
Okay.
Oh, hello.
Okay.
good.
And let me roll for little Peep.
Little Pete.
Feather fall on everyone on the bridge. by the way.
Okay. So, you guys see the whole bridge just crack and crumble. Flora grabs hold. Call grabs hold. Lockie grabs hold. And you see both Odette and Peep fall into the mist.
I cast Featherfall on both of
Yeah,
them.
they already have Featherfall.
Well, and then if I see that Peep is going slowly, then yeah, for sure, Cole would try to reach out and grab.
Okay. Yeah, so they slowly. So strength check from Call real quick.
Okay, right. Well, I'll use one of my big whammers here.
And I'm gonna, you know what? I have to do this. Peep is huge. So,
Okay.
disadvantage.
Okay, sure. Here
You
we
do
go.
have one more advantage. I just want to say that.
That's good. We'll see if needed in a moment. Yeah, so I'm going to take one of those advantages, please.
Okay?
Well, actually, so if I take the advantage,
You can do a straight roll.
and yeah, straight roll. Okay, all right. Please and thank you. Okay, all right. So this was strength check or strength save?
Save.
Very nice. That's a 15.
Alright, let me see if he's able to grow. Oh, no.
Come on.
This is the worst fucking dice on the planet.
Oh, Peep.
Yeah, so he's just kind of floating there.
Peep. Okay. Come on, grab my hand, Peep.
And then he, like, grabs it, and you guys can all work. I'll say all of you guys work together to get Odette and both Pete
Yep.
back onto
I'll
the side.
run to.
And you guys are all safely over here.
Oh.
By the way, Murphy, I don't know if you used that spell slot, but I had already sent it out.
Great, yeah, no, I'm not gonna use it then.
Okay.
I'm gone. Where did my guy go?
Yep, we're all over to the side now, all nice and safe.
Alright.
Whew.
Very good.
So,
Right.
Easy. See, quick,
yeah.
easy.
All right. I think we definitely need to get to Renata now. Yeah.
Yes. As soon as possible. We need to go.
Oki's
that
just
was
like looking down at the road in deep thought. Extremely deep thought at this moment.
Okay.
Quite stressful. Yes.
So you guys saved Peep. You saved Flora. And you're back on the road to get to Renata. And we will pick back up in 2 weeks.
Oh,
weeks.
Yeah.
I know. I just.
But thank you everyone for being here. Thank you guys for the follows and the raids and all the love today.
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you guys, and we will see you. What's the date? Where's the date? I don't have a date. Yes.
Yes.
It should be like the first.
No, that's a Friday.
First.
Here, wait. Let me look at my phone.
February
Hold on,
1st.
I have it.
February.
It's like it's almost my birthday. That show or
Ooh, is it?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Right.
So.
Are we rating anybody today?
What?
Are we rating anybody today?
Yes, let's raid someone.
If no one has a suggestion, I have one. But I want.
Let's go raid Bear.
Yeah, Bear.
What was Bear?
Yeah, Bear's on. Let's go raid Bear.
Alrighty.
All right. Love you guys. Have an awesome, awesome night. And we will see you guys in the next stream. Oh, and make sure you come by on Thursday for Sam's birthday one-shot. It should be really fun. It's going to be total chaos. It's like Battle Royale kind of insanity. So, it'll be fun. We will see you guys then.
Bye, Mark.
Bye.
Stop hitting on my boyfriend.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Stop hitting him.
He called you sexy.